Hello, everyone, and I want to welcome you to a brand new series that we're going to do here at Modexus. And the name of this series is Modexus Rising Stars. One of the things I've loved to do in the industry is I love recognition. Recognition is powerful. Men die for it and babies cry for it. I mean, that's just a fact. But I mean, not only is this a form of recognition, but I also hope that it's a series that will uplift you, edify you as well as the listener, and you'll be able to glean a few things that'll maybe inspire you to take your opportunity here at Modexus, your business opportunity, your sharing opportunity, your affiliate opportunity, whatever you want to call it. It will help you take it to the next level. So our very first guest on this series is a 1K from the great state of Georgia. She's amazing. Just absolutely enjoy watching all that she does with her business. And so with that, it's 1K advocate Chanel Azito Ramos. So Chanel, thank you for joining us today. Want to make sure I got all that right, but I'm pretty sure.
You're welcome.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. It's an honor to be first on this series that you have going. I'm very excited.
The very first, and guys, I want to tell you something. She didn't have, she didn't prep for this. She didn't get a plan for it. She got hit with this the first thing this morning. And you know what? 2 or 3 months ago, I don't know that you would have said yes. But you said yes. And it's like, yeah, let's do this. So Chanel, I just want to, kind of ask you a few questions, and I just want you to share from your heart, because we're seeing you grow your business. You're growing into this as well. Your customers and your team, they all love you. We can tell. I mean, it's because I think that you're very dialed into your sense of why that you do this. And I know that may be twofold, but just share with everyone, if you would, why Chanel, why Modexus, why are you pursuing building a home-based income here with our company?
Well, for starters, I used to work as a trauma patient care technician in the hospital back before I had my children. So it was about 11 years ago, 12 years ago. And I really had a passion to help people and help better their lives, because that was our job, was to be there for them and help them and get through this tough time in their life. And so come years later, I really found that I had a passion to help people and do it naturally. And I found Modexus, and it really was all natural, really was something that helped me, help my mom, help my children. It's really been a great experience. And so once I saw how great these products were, I was like, I could help my friends, my family, I could share this. And with doing that, I've noticed friends and family having great experiences, and that makes me continue. That makes me want more and more.
Yeah. You're very dialed into why, but it's from the heart for you, I know, and you celebrate the successes of these folks as well. I mean, you don't keep it a secret. There's what's it say in the parable in the Bible? Let your light shine. Don't hide your light under a bushel basket. I think I probably really butchered that, but I think that's pretty close. But it's, you let your light shine for all to see, and it's contagious. So that leads me to the next thing, is enthusiasm. Enthusiasm in everything we do. The last 4 letters of enthusiasm is IASM. I am sold myself. And how do you, if someone is building this opportunity, I mean, what are some things you would tell them that from an enthusiasm, how do you keep that up every day, keep that enthusiasm? And because it's not always easy. I mean, we've talked about that. Some days are better than others, but enthusiasm, if you're excited, let your face know it, maybe. What do you think?
Well, for me, it's like, you can't focus on the negativity that comes in. There's going to be like some people that say no, some people that say yes. And what I like to do is focus on the ones that say yes. I like to focus on the ones that have come back and said, I can't live without these products. I like to focus on how I feel when I take the products. I love to focus on positivity. If we just sit there and we focus on the negative, we're going to give up. We're going to feel like, oh, nobody's, wanting to try my products. But no, you could talk to 10 people, 20 people. You see me make videos all the time. If that one video reaches one person, then I've done my job to help that one person. And I plant seeds. So planting seeds is something that you also have to focus on. You can't focus on the negativity, and keeping that enthusiasm is knowing that you're going to help somebody. I'm going to help somebody. You wake up in the morning, you say, today's the day. Today I'm going to help somebody. And guess what? You will.
Yeah, 100% you do. And it's, something else I wanted to acknowledge here with you, as well as the fact that, I mean, you don't do Modexus full time. I mean, you've got a beautiful family, and I want you to tell us about your family here in a minute. Carlos, your husband, and he serves our country, and those beautiful boys. I want you to tell us about your family in a minute, but it isn't, it's, you make Modexus work within everything else that you love to do. And I know being a mom first, and just taking care of your family is the most important to you. So tell us a little bit about your family, and how do you make Modexus fit?
I mean, I'm sure everyone is busy. Modexus is important to me. It allows me to provide food for my family when times are tight. It allows me to get the kids some freedom, let's go have some fun. Let's take a trip. I love receiving an income from sharing and helping people. And it's not hard. It's not hard. I literally share my experience. I share my friends' experience. I share my loved ones' experience. And people want to see that change. And if you share something, most of the time you don't get paid for it. But if you share Modexus, it's very simple. You just share it, and then you get paid on Friday. So that
Do we
really has
pay
helped.
consistently too?
Yes. Every
Yeah.
Friday I'm receiving something, whether it be $10, $50, $250. It helps. And my husband is very proud of me because I couldn't work. And once everything had happened, children come, we couldn't afford to pay for babysitters. So I took on the role of stay home, and Modexus made it very easy for me to bring in something, make me feel proud of myself. I don't want to cry, but I feel very proud of myself. My husband's proud of me. My mom and dad are proud of me. And they're just like, you're a go-getter and you
Yeah.
don't give up. And Modexus makes it easy to do that. So, and my kids are proud. My kids love Modexus. We go in the stores and my kids are like, my mom does Modexus. If you have high blood pressure, they just start telling everybody everything.
I
And
love
they're
it.
like, oh, well, we will talk to your mom. So
I love it.
everybody's an advocate here in my family, and we love Modexus.
Yeah, well, you know what? Your family's proud of you, and I want you to know something. We're all pretty dang proud of you too. Matter of fact, I want to challenge you something to do something here. And this idea originally came out of the state of Florida. Megan Crosby is a founding advocate in Orlando area, but I know she quipped a couple of times. She said, we need to start a group, hashtag Modexus Moms. You know what? You ought to reach out to her and connect, and you guys ought to do that. I
I
mean,
sure will.
there could be a movement across this country of moms that, your first priority is taking care of your family, right? And making sure the kids are good and everybody's good, but you still need that additional income. And there's not a better plan in the industry right now. I know that I've done this for a long, long time. And we pay consistently and on time, and reward you for every single dollar you bring to this company, every single customer. And there's not a lot of companies can say that. So, Chanel, we appreciate that. So consistency. I want you to talk a little bit, because you are extremely consistent, and maybe you don't even realize you are, but you are. Communication and consistency and building momentum are keys in this industry, and you are incredibly consistent with sharing, putting yourself, you do the videos you do are fantastic. We've got seasoned leaders that, for whatever reason, I've always felt you got to get out of your own way, right? If you're going to get out there, you can't be worried about what people are going to say or not say. So it's kind of putting yourself out of the way, and understand sharing is caring. Consistency. Talk to us about that and how that's a big part of what you do every day.
I'll tell you what really got me was being consistent. I noticed, so when I first started taking the Modexus products, I realized that only through consistency was I going to continue to feel better.
Mhm.
So what I started doing was putting the bottles in front of me, right? And then I started realizing that once I started doing the business, it was the same thing. It was, I need to go on my phone, make a video, consistently, one a week or one every 2 weeks. I need to post, be a part of the team consistently. And the only way to make something consistent is to become habits. We got to do this habitually. So every day that you are doing something, you are building up to consistency. So if you can remember just to be a person of habit, you will constantly be consistent. So I'll put a reminder on my phone, like take your Modexus, I did that for the first 3 months. Then I started building that habit, and then I was consistent. Now, 2 years later, I'm very consistent. I don't miss one day, not one. So it's the same in my business. I continue to be consistent because I made habits. So if everyone can remember to set a timer, even if it's just for 1 minute that you log on, you comment on something. And I always make sure that people know who I am. So I always make sure to comment on a couple people's posts. How are you doing? You look beautiful. I love, what you've done with your yard, whatever it be.
Right.
People love compliments. And if you're complimenting daily, you're making things habitual, you are going to be consistent in your business and in everything that you do, especially taking your products, because you want to feel great. And these products really do make you feel great. So when you feel great and people see that, they want that. That's
Yeah.
what I do, Randy.
You do, and it's a quiet consistency, and it's a humble consistency too, because I've never seen where anything you do where your ego or you or is in the way of the message that you're trying to deliver. And I mean that as a compliment, because you get yourself out of the equation. And I know it isn't always easy, and sometimes people want to do things that are frustrating, but you know what, if you're listening to this, and there's so much you can learn from Chanel, but also if you're listening to this and maybe you're connected to Chanel or a customer, or maybe you're thinking about being engaged with her on this opportunity, I want you to know that she is one of the most dedicated, consistent, humble, and servant minded leaders in this company. And Chanel, you've got such a bright future here. So I'm two things I want to close out with real quick, but a sense of urgency. I posted something about this morning, but I really think one of the things that's missing in the culture around us so much today is a sense of urgency. It's just people, yeah, I get it. Things are busy. It's easy to get distracted, get going 100 different directions, but having a sense of urgency to get things done. But sometimes it's that quiet sense of urgency, and you have that. You always get done the things that you say you're going to do. I don't know how you do it with 3 boys and a husband, and you've recently moved into a beautiful new home, and I know you're decorating, you're doing all this stuff, you love to cook. I mean, we see all these things, but you always have a quiet sense of urgency in getting things done. There's one of your little warriors behind you there. I see. So
I was gonna
that's
say he
that's
wants
why
to
you
come
do
in.
what you do. Yeah, that's great. I love
Yes.
seeing kids. So having that sense of urgency, what would you say about that? So good morning. He's fine. He's fine. He can sit there with you. Having a sense of urgency.
So, I am busy. I wake up and my dad used to cook for me when I was younger. And every morning we had breakfast. And I feel that same way about my children. So I wake up every single day and I get the kids ready. I do everything that I need to do with them. But I'll take a minute out of my time because I want people to feel this good. I want people to have success in their business or feel good inside their health. And I just, the sense of urgency comes because tomorrow is not promised to us.
That's right.
And it even makes me, sometimes I see people and they post something that they're sick or they don't feel good. And I'm like, I need to reach out to this person, whether they approve me or not. I've planted a seed. And
That's right.
so I don't give up, and I do it for myself. I do it for my family. I do it so my boys know that,
there goes Ian.
that everyone can do this.
That's right. That's right. So, well, this has been awesome. I'm so glad that he popped in here at the end, because he's a cute little fella.
Thank you.
Hey, we've got a new product we're going to be rolling out officially here in a few days, and I know that you're super excited about that as well. This is going to be a game changer, not only for for hundreds or thousands of women of all ages, but also from a business standpoint, because it gets people's attention, it opens their minds to everything else we have. I'll give you just a quick, 10, 20, 30 seconds here if you want to wrap up telling people about that. And then we're gonna wrap this, the very first Modexus Rising Stars. And look, a lot to be learned from what you've shared today.
Thank you, Randy. Yes, Product X has been amazing. I've been taking it for about 2 weeks consistently, and I am getting deep sleep. I've been getting hot flashes since I was 11 years old. I've had 1 in 2 weeks. That's incredible. And when I say hot flashes, I mean, I'm sweating through the entire night, and clear. I'm clear, and I wake up refreshed. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh, but I'm also noticing a curved appetite. So I don't have a scale to see if I lost weight, but my jeans do feel a little bit bigger, which I was already, feeling kind of good, but Product X has really taken it over the top. My moods feel balanced, Randy. I have more patience with the kids when there's so much going on. And sometimes I have to quiet myself, but no, Product X has really just leveled it out. And I'm like, why is that not bothering me? So I'm loving amazing. Product X. Yes.
What's this going to do for your business? What is this going to do for everyone's business? And I mean, it's something we can't be bashful about, right? I mean, it's hormonal, as Dr. Rao says, hormonal harmony from A to Z.
Yes. And my mom is on these Product X, and I have called her every day. She's taking 2 in the morning and 2 at night. And when I call her, I can't tell you how happy I get to see her smile, because she's smiling every day. I didn't get that growing up. Right. And now to have this product, I am over the moon, and I am so happy to see her smile. To me, that's more than everything. So I will stand behind Product X 100%.
Powerful. So powerful. Well, everyone out here, there you have it. And I think we just lost, there she's back. So there you have it, is a Modexus Rising Star. I think all of you can see, or should be able to see, why the future is bright here at Modexus for Chanel and her family. Also, everyone that decides to lock arms with her, whether you want to be a customer at Modexus or whether you want to actually create an additional stream of income here, it's a for real opportunity. She is a for real person and a for real leader. We appreciate you so much. So there we go, guys. That's it for now, and just stay tuned. You're going to see more of this series. I think these conversations are important. Take care, everyone. Stay healthy.
Bye.